Hello, I want to carve this watermelon into a swan today, and when I do it, a watermelon basket or carving, I select a elongated melon. Some people go for the shorter, rounder melons. I like the long ones, and I look for one that's going to have a nice front or a nice spot for the face or whatever my my subject is going to be. It's going to be a simple swan today, and I'm using this Global GS38. It's a pretty nice little paring knife. So first you want to remove this little piece of stem, and then just size it up and try to visualize what you're carving. I am not a big fan of taking a marker all over it. One other thing you can do is use a channel knife. Channel knife will give you a little outline of what you're doing if you want to draw it first. Sometimes I like to just jump in and do it freehand, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, with the swan, I like to do a large head with the tip of the beak coming down, about like this. So we're just going to do a big head like this, coming down. You can see where my head's going to be. Alright, and I normally don't pull this out till later, but I want to show you the swan is going to have a kind of a shape like this. We're going to swing the neck around about right here. You want to leave the neck pretty large on a swan so that it's not going to bust off on you. And I'm removing this core, by the way, at the same time. This is going to come up like this. Okay, there we go. And then this is going to come around. About like this. Okay, and the other side. This is going to come around up here like this. Okay, you can see the beginning of the swan right there. For the back of the swan, I always envision the tail coming up pretty big on a swan, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go like this, bring that tail way up like so, and the back of these wings on the side here, the back of these wings are going to get carved a little more, but for now I'm just going to give it a little bit of a quick finish pattern like this. Okay, same on this side. Okay, just like that. We're going to remove this in chunks, and you want to be very careful with the head of the swan that you don't damage it. So for the eye, I'm just going to be using this scoop today. I'm just going to put a large eye right about there, and nothing fancy. You can add different fruits or different vegetables, but we're going to leave the eye right there for you to see. Also for the beak, sometimes I use this channel knife, and we're going to put just a small little channel right down to the tip. Like that, and we're going to finish it with the knife. Okay, now this top of the melon is going to get removed just in a couple of chunks. It's a little bit easier to pull it out that way. Okay, you can see the swan starting to take some shape there. Same with the back, just remove the chunks. There you go. Usually on the back for the tail, I like to use the channel knife, and I also like to put a little bit of decoration like this, make it look like there's some feathers sticking up here. So we're going to do that real quick. Okay, just like that. Both sides. Okay, this channel knife will give you some nice tail feathers coming down like this. You can go in both directions. Adds a little more detail. Looks pretty cool. And it's fast. There you go. So that's the tail. Same thing for the sides. You're going to want to add a little bit of feather effect like this. Make it look like there's some feathers coming along. It's pretty easy to do. Just takes a little bit of time. Just like that. We'll continue right over here, coming down around the other pieces of the wings. Okay, you can see the wing forming there. And then to finish, I always use the channel knife. You get a lot of detail. It's very cool looking, and it's fast. You just repeat all the way around. A couple more berries. Put one in there. One back there. One over there. And one right there. Okay, hope you liked it.